Hey loves, so I'm back with another client tutorial. If you guys know, this is actually my client from our last video, and I wanted to do sort of a playful lip. So I came up with this lip at the last minute. If you guys are interested in seeing this look, then let's go ahead and get started. Alright you guys, so I already started her brows and then I wanted to go ahead and film her because I haven't did a video in so long. So what I use for her brows, I use two pencils from MAC, Stud and Spiked. I like to kind of fade the edges out with Stud, and then in the inner I love to use Spiked. And so I'm adding a little bit of concealer in the Graphblack palette, and I'm applying this underneath the eyes. After I shape the brow on top of the eye to kind of block out any discoloration. And then you'll also see me take a shade that's closer to her skin tone and apply that at the top. Alright, next I'm going to apply translucent powder onto the eyes just to help with any creasing. And then I'm going to go in with a reddish brown eyeshadow and I'm going to place that in the crease. This is going to act as a transition color. Next I'm going to go in with a chocolate eyeshadow, and I'm placing that and focusing the color in the outer V of the eye. Alright you guys, so next I'm going to take a concealer. Now for the base, I'm actually using a LA Girl Pro concealer. I love to use this as the base to drop like eyeshadows. And so this is the one in Toffee, and I'm going to apply that on the lid just to, like I said, add my, or prep my lid for my shadow. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start by applying a gold eyeshadow onto the lid. And I am just building that. Now I believe the gold eyeshadow that I had started using was a mixture of a highlighter from Makeup Addiction. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit more of that brown eyeshadow and place that in the outer V. Just to add a little bit of definition. And then I'm adding some glitter onto the lid, and you guys, I'm taking the dollar glitter that I did do a video on. I will leave a link in this video. Make sure you guys check it out where to purchase inexpensive but really nice glitters. And so I'm applying that on the lid, and I love to use like a wet wipe because it just absorbs all the glitter instead of the glitter falling all over the face and making a huge mess. This actually works a lot. Alright, so next I'm going to go in and add my liner, and I am taking the Inglot gel liner, and I believe number 77. And you guys, I love this liner. It definitely locks in and does not budge for anyone. Alright love, so I did forget the number of lashes that I did apply on my client. She just really wanted some light lashes, so we just used some inexpensive beauty supply store lashes. And then after that, I'm gonna go in and apply a moisturizer, and I'm using an Equate brand. And then I'm gonna go in with 2 different primers. Now she does not have oily skin. She's primarily dry, pretty much normal dry. So what I'm gonna do is take my Lorac primer with a little bit of barely just a little bit of Becca, more so like in the T-zone area. And then I'm gonna go in with the foundation, and I'm actually mixing foundations. I'm using the MAC Studio Fix foundation in NW46, and then I'm gonna go in with some Graftobian foundation also. Now for those of you who are not familiar with that brand, I will leave a few of my videos down below of reviews from their company. I love them. Their product is amazing, and it matches very, very well with every complexion. I never go to a gig without it. Alright, so then I'm going to go ahead and buff the skin with this sponge. Now these sponges are super amazing. I'm going to go ahead and blend the foundation in, and then I'm going to apply her highlight, and I'm taking a little bit of that Graftobian foundation, and I did mix it with a little bit of that LA Girl concealer, but primarily it's actually the foundation that I'm applying. And a lot of people ask me what I use to highlight. Majority of the time it's actually a foundation. Alright, then I'm going to take a deeper shade, and I'm going to apply that around the hair perimeter, the nose, and the cheekbones, wherever I want to contour at. And this is actually a foundation also. And then I'm just going to take my sponge and just begin to buff the product in. Alright, now to set the face, I'm going to go ahead and apply my Laura Mercier, and I am using this everywhere that I applied my highlight or contour areas. Now eventually I may use a little bit of it all over the skin. Now for her, I did not do that. I did use a little bit of a skin and finish just to add just a little bit of moisture to the face. Alright, so I'm taking my Graftobian palette to add the contour, and then I'm going to go in and apply my face powder. Now to set the face, I'm actually using a skin finish in dark, and I'm using that everywhere that I highlighted. And then around the face, I actually took deep darkest to go ahead and set the rest of the face. Next, I'm going to go in with my highlighter. I'm taking Makeup Addictions highlighter, the highlighter 2 palette, and then I'm mixing that with Gold Deposit. Alright, you guys, now I did add sort of a berry blush onto the cheeks also, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of liner on the lower lash line, and I'm actually taking some eyeshadow to do so, and I'm just taking a black eyeshadow, and I like to use the rim of my sponge to kind of help me, you know, stay on course. Alright, so next I'm going to apply my mascara, and I'm using a disposable wand to apply coats of mascara to the top and to the bottom lash line. Alright, I'm going in the lips and using Nightmoth liner from MAC Cosmetics, and then I'm going to go in with that and fill the full lip in. Once the lip is filled in, I'm going to grab this gorgeous violet lip color, and I'm going to apply that all over the lips. You guys, this is a gorgeous combination, and I really love the way it came out on the skin. And I'm actually using just a lip brush to apply this. Alright, and so once I got done with applying the color, I'm just going to go in and reline with the liner, and then I'm going to clean it up with a little bit of a foundation that is her skin tone and kind of buff that out. Alright, you guys, so this is pretty much the complete look. I'm going to finish the look by setting her face. I'm mixing a little bit of the Fix Plus with the Ben 9 Final Seal. And yes, I am loving the way this look came out. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and join the MsCreativeDiva family by subscribing. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.